Feadship is one of the world's premier yacht builders because it's multi-generational and they continually seek to improve their product. It's a conscious effort on Feadship's part to continually improve their yachts. They pay attention to the functional spaces to add longevity. So the mechanical spaces on a Feadship, you'll notice, are larger than most other yachts. And the reason for that is access. So that a Feadship can last 20, 30, 40, 50 years and you can still access equipment that will have a limited lifespan. The other thing Feadship is good at is stockpiling. They know that they're going to need teak in 10 or 20 years from now. So when you go to build your Feadship, the teak they buy for your Feadship will be stockpiled. And the teak that they bought for somebody else's yacht 5 or 10 years ago is what they'll use on your boat. That's just one example of how they look ahead and down the road, not in the immediate sale or this yacht, but for generations ahead that remain in yachting. Feadship is best known for building custom yachts. You'll usually find that owners that go there, clients that go there, have owned yachts in the past, either fiberglass or aluminum or metal, and they're looking for their opus. They're looking for a yacht that they can hand down to their children. They're looking for a yacht that is unique in the world wherever they cruise. They're looking for a yacht that's of the highest quality and will serve them for the rest of their life. So when you go to Feadship, either you've got a designer or you've got a design in mind and they can execute it. How much can you customize a Feadship? Having just said that one of the reasons you go there is to get a yacht that's exactly how you want it. Feadship does have guardrails, and they're very good about keeping their clients within those guardrails so that the yacht you get has excellent longevity and seaworthiness and quality. They're not going to build a boat that's not going to work. So they are known for advising their clients to stay within these guardrails. The time to construct a Feadship depends on where you are with your plans and designs. Do they have one that's off the shelf that you like? Do they start from scratch? Do you start from scratch with your own exterior designer or interior designer? But I would allocate between 2 and 4 years for the process, depending on what's already been done design-wise and engineering-wise. The engineering also takes quite a bit of time to get all the plumbing and piping and machinery correct. So I think 2 to 4 years is safe. Feadship warranties are like most yacht builders, where the refrigerators, the engines, the air conditioning comes with a separate warranty, and they'll help you get results from that if something breaks. But the hull warranty, the construction warranty, varies between 1 and 5 years depending on where you are in the yacht. But Feadship is renowned for standing behind their product. They want these yachts to last generations. And I think the oldest one we've sold is probably 40 plus years old, and the buyer of that boat still cruises on her and is very happy. It depends on partially what you negotiate in the contract and partially what system you're referring to. So what are the latest trends and innovations in yachting, and in particular with Feadship? The most remarkable trend, I think, has been glass, the use of glass and getting flag states to approve glass in yachts. So now you'll see that where there was metal, there's glass. So you've really brought the ocean and the sea and the location into the yacht, and it's just given you a great sense of openness. I love that part. Silence. The yachts are so quiet now, you can hear the air conditioning, and the air conditioning is very quiet. So the decibels in yachts have dropped dramatically. But for me, the biggest innovation is the glass, the use of glass in the construction. Feadship has set themselves apart from other builders by their construction technique, their long-term viewpoint, their 3 generations of families working at Feadship, the son, the father, and the grandfather. So they hand down the tradition and the desire to keep these yachts running. So as I mentioned earlier, you'll find that the mechanical spaces and the accessibility to parts of the yacht are significantly larger and more accessible than you'll find on some other yachts. The trade-off is you might have less interior space in certain areas, but you'll have a longer lived yacht that's easier to keep going. What else sets them apart is their engineering is absolutely superb. it makes sense. They interview the captains, they interview the owners of past yachts to find out what can we improve, what can we do better. They're constantly innovating on the yachts. And I think that sets them apart from most other builders. The advantage of working with Feadship is predictability. You have a very good idea of what's going to be delivered as what was promised. You have a very good idea of what your resale will be and what your maintenance will be on the boat. Feadship has a large fleet of existing clients and yachts to draw information from. So the advantage is consistency, reliability, and predictability. What client is best suited for Feadship? And in my opinion, it's a client who values quality, who is not overly concerned about the price of the yacht. There's less expensive yachts. Who wants a tradition. Generally, you'll see Americans go to Feadship after they've owned American-built boats, whether it's a Trinity or a Westport or a Delta, and they're looking for something larger. And unfortunately, we're not building those in America at the moment. So if you're looking for a round-the-world, high-quality, pedigreed yacht, that's when you turn to Feadship. Why would you use a Northrop & Johnson broker when you went to go build a new yacht? A Feadship or a Lursen or any yacht? And the answer is simple, to me, is advocacy. We are your advocate. We have built more of these boats than you will ever buy. We've seen more of the internal workings of the organization. We've seen more of the places where the client could get nicked or not get exactly what he's looking for. It happens at the world's finest yards. It happens at the world's less reputable yards. And our job is to protect the client, to make sure that the client gets what he's looking for or she's looking for, to make sure that the client's paying a fair price, to make sure that things are delivered on time, to make sure that the aftercare is followed up. We're the intermediary, but the man or woman building the yacht is our client, not the shipyard, and we're there to advocate on their behalf.